Raid Shadow Legends, we are going over Lady Kimmy. She has no books in her. She is level 60 because we need that accuracy banner. We're going to do Dark Fae on 120 Doom Tower hard, but we're keeping everybody's speed really low. We've got Lady Kimmy at 223, Herndig at 220 with Whirlwind of Death Mastery along with Lady Kimmy's 30% additional speed. He's going to be at 267 when we get to the boss. We've got Allure at 223, Armiger the same, and then another Armiger at 225. So I wanted to use her and keep the speeds down low so we could take advantage of her speed lead here of additional 30% in the Doom Tower. In case you don't have really good gear, we'll slow it down. If that sounds like a lot of speed to you, then you're probably not ready for this boss. 120 Doom Tower hard, it's the final boss. So we're going to need some gear. We're going to need some speed. We're going to need accuracy for this. And because we don't have Lady Kimmy booked, we're not going to be able to take advantage of that increased accuracy. It's only going to be up for 2 turns out of 6 turns. So we need accuracy. And I have enough accuracy. I have an accuracy chess piece on both of these Armigers and the Allure. So that's where we're getting our accuracy from. We do need the accuracy to be able to do turn meter reduction. Of course, if you have 2 Allures, it makes this really easy. But I think this is a good build. I think it's good for people to see that we can take that increased speed lead. If you just got your Lady Kimmy, no books into her, and we're going to take advantage of her doing a decreased speed, increased speed on our team, increased accuracy, which we already talked about. We're really not going to take that much advantage of. And then we're going to do decreased accuracy as well, but it's not going to matter because we're just doing turn meter reduction. It's kind of like bringing in Lysandra. If you bring in Lysandra, we have that 24 additional speed lead, so we can work with that. We can do turn meter reduction. She does increase speed for us, but Lysandra does not do slow speed. And we're getting turn meter reduction on the A1 sometimes. I really hate her A1. For a legendary, this is sad. It should be a 100% chance to decrease the turn meter by 15%. Not a 50 and then a 60 once booked out. That's insane. So we do attack all enemies. We're going to put that decreased speed, decreased accuracy up on the boss. We've got an 80% chance to do that because we got 5% additional from Sniper Mastery and our support tree. We've got 5% chance additional to block buffs if we strip somebody as well because we're still at a 75. But we do always get our increased accuracy and increased speed. The increased speed is going to help us out. I do wish I had this booked. And we got that lead to give us 30% additional speed for each of our champions off the speed you just saw. So everybody's going to be around 250 speed. Around 251 so we can match Faye. She's at 250 speed. And then we're going to slow her down. We're going to put a decreased speed on her. But all we need to do is get this one time. If you don't get it on an 80% chance really quickly, then we're going to have issues because we're not fast. Let's face it, we're just not fast for this boss, so we've got to get this decreased speed, and then we got to start doing turn meter reduction here, and then anytime she puts a debuff on an enemy, we also do a 5% turn meter reduction, so it would be really nice if we had her booked out. That way we make sure we always get the decreased speed. This is on a 3-turn cooldown then. Get the decreased accuracy as well. We get 5% turn meter reduction for each of those debuffs. We'd come back around on a 4-turn cooldown instead of a 6 to get increased speed. It would help. And then we'd have a 60% chance to lower the turn meter by 15% on her A1. All right, let's get into these runs and see what it's all about to beat the Dark Fae with slower speeds. I'll show the rest of the champions at the end of the video. This is Lady Kimmy right now. I stripped all the gear off her. I wanted to keep it slow, so you didn't have to have insane speeds to beat Dark Fae, and you can see how it works out really well. Also, if you need her for Doom Tower 19 hard, this is Doom Tower 19 hard to increase your speed, decrease their speed, to make sure you have all that control. She's good for that. She's going to help you out. That speed lead is making it so I think the fastest person on 119 Doom Tower hard is at 155 speed or 160. That 30% additional is really going to help out. Plus that speed lead. And if you need to play it slow in between each round to make sure all your skills are back and ready to go for each wave, then do that. And then you get to that next wave, hit auto for a while, and then stop auto at the end when there's one enemy to beat, and then just hit auto again when you go into the next wave. You're going to AoE provoke with your Vizix. You got a stun with your Syl, AoE burns over here, and then we even brought in a Gnarlhorn for some more AoE provokes, which we didn't need to, but she can help you out there. All right, let's get into the run. Full auto, no books. Here we go. Now we're going to bring in Inquisitor Shamal after this run to show you that you can do it without the RNG. We are on full auto. Good, you can see it over my shoulder right there. We're on full auto. When we get to the boss, it doesn't matter with Hern Dig because Hern Dig will reset his skills and kill someone with his A1 and take additional turn. That's what's so good about Hern Dig, right? We just go over there, we whack somebody, they're dead. It doesn't matter if his skills are on cooldown or not. He'll have that A3 back and ready to go, and he'll kill everyone else. Or he'll do his A2 because his A2 can kill everyone as well, whatever is available. But we don't have to worry about stopping the play of the game right here and making sure that our DPS is ready to go when we zone in. That's why we've got Hern Dig in here. And there, we took away everybody. She's going to take Hern Dig. Now we've got to use our speed and just boom, boom. Now we are doing RNG with the fear. You didn't see a lot of fears up on this run. Fears will happen. The boss is going to fear us when they steal that person, and it can be a real pain in the butt. It can be, and we got the slow speed up quickly, which is really good. So if you do get feared and you die immediately, rerun it. There's some RNG in there when you're going this slow. When you're going this slow, she's going to steal one of our champions, put fear on everybody most times, and then you've got a 50-50 chance to get through that fear and to beat that one that she stole, and then start doing turn meter reduction on the boss, on Faye herself. And it's fine because Faye can take a turn. You see the skill up there that has those little discs? She can take a turn and hit us with this, and it won't kill everybody. It'll almost kill my Allure because she's really weak. She's got that accuracy chest piece on. Actually, a couple of these guys have an accuracy chest piece as well, but they're not. They're a little sturdier, right? They're defense-based champions. The Armigers are. But this one, Allure, she can almost die from that. But it's okay. We can take that one hit. Then the boss will kind of reset itself because it'll be really slow with the turn meter. And then we'll just start turn meter reducing. It's very important that we get this slow speed up right away. We got lucky on this run because she had the slow speed ready to go. It wasn't on the 4-turn cooldown. And it's 80% chance to apply it with our sniper mastery instead of 100% because we don't have books in her, which is fine. It's working without books, right? She's doing turn meter reduction on the A1 sometimes at a 50% chance. She's doing turn meter reduction when she drops debuffs of 5%. And then she's giving us increased speed and giving us that very, very important slow speed on the boss. We have to have that slow speed because we're doing 2 Armigers and an Allure. If we had 2 Allures, easy. Of course, we'll still bring our Lady Kimmy, but having 2 Allures just makes it very, very easy. Then the only thing you have to worry about is being feared right when you come in. But we're going to play Inquisitor Shamal after this and show you where he takes away all those fears. And then we just beat down the person that they stole. And we go to turn meter reduce Dark Fae. All right, let's skip forward. You get the idea. Only thing you need to worry about with Dark Fae if you're doing turn meter reduction is right when you zone in. Once you've got this down, and you've got enough speed and enough turn meter reduction, then you're done. And you also might have noticed that my Allure and my Armiger are in Relentless. We need that because we're going with these slow speeds. Also, this time, we're going to bring in Inquisitor Shamal. He's right over my shoulder. And just like we talked about a few minutes ago, it's really annoying. That RNG, when you zone into the boss, you kill the copies that she makes, and then she takes somebody away from us, the clone, right? That one clone we have to kill, but right when she takes that person, she puts fear up on everyone. And then we've got a 50% chance to get past that fear, to kill the one she stole. And then if we don't, we're going to die because we have a very fragile team. And it gets annoying to be able to try to beat it that way. So if you do have an Inquisitor Shamal and with these slow speeds, it can work out really well for us. So we're going to put this in here as long as we have enough turn meter reduction. Again, the boss is fast. So we've got an Allure, we've got a Armiger. They're both in Relentless. With this speed lead, we're going to be around 251 speed. All of our people are at the speeds they have right now, plus that 30% additional speed. Plus he's getting 18, Hern Dig is getting 18 additional speed on top of all of this. So he's going to be at the fastest, right? Hern Dig doesn't go first immediately, but by the time he gets those 3 kills, now he's going first. So he'll come in there and take care of business when we first zone in to kill the whole entire team that she clones. And then after that, we want them to take our Hern Dig. But right now, my Inquisitor Shamal has too much attack. So they're going to take my Inquisitor Shamal this time, and I'm going to get really lucky. This is one of those runs to where I don't even need an Inquisitor Shamal right now. This could be another Armiger, another Allure, some other turn meter reduction like a Cold Heart. And see, watch. We've got fears all over us. But luckily, we're not getting that 50%, right? Look at that. Nobody got feared. That's the luck you're going to need if you're bringing in those 2 Armigers you saw earlier, or if you're bringing in a Cold Heart with your Armiger, with your Allure. Let's skip forward. So now that we've got it this far, you know we've got it beat. We've got turn meter reduction. We've got the slow speed up. from our Lady Kimmy. Don't forget, this is all about Lady Kimmy. Her increasing our speed, giving us that lead to make sure we get enough speed to stay with the boss, to kind of stay with the speeds of the boss, right? She's at 250, Dark Fae is. We're trying to stay around there, and we're doing turn meter reduction with our relentless sets. There we go. You saw those extra turns. We're trying to get as much turn meter reduction from everybody we have here, and Herndig also does turn meter reduction. It's very important to have Herndig in here with these slow speeds. All right, we've beat it. Let's go on to the next one. So now, this time, I made sure that my Inquisitor Shamal doesn't have more attack than my Herndig. So now my Herndig's going to get stolen. Full auto still, right? Always full auto, full auto. We're at the boss. So nice with Herndig that we can do full auto, because right now is where it would make a difference if our skills were on cooldown, but Herndig just resets. Kills, resets, boom. Now, she took our Herndig, which is good. Now those fears all go away because Inquisitor Shamal's passive. So we don't have to worry about it. Inquisitor Shamal killed our Herndig. He's back. Now we're going into turn meter reduction with the whole entire team. And the only thing that's important now is that we get that slow speed up from Lady Kimmy. We've got to get that slow speed up in time. Otherwise, of course, she's going to take a turn. And we won't die from this one turn. She can take one turn and hit us with these discs. But she can't take a second one. If she hits us with these tentacles, we're all dead. We don't have enough life for that. And it's pretty fast with Inquisitor Shamal in here. So that's how you do it, right? Make sure your Inquisitor Shamal doesn't have more attack than your Herndig. And then Herndig's going to get stolen. Inquisitor Shamal is going to be there with his passive to make sure nobody gets a fear. And we all get a turn meter boost from him taking away the fear. And we'll do just like this. Just like this. Easy times, right? But Lady Kimmy is huge. She is huge with everything she's bringing to the table, and the fact that we can do it without books is really good. And Herndig just did a big turn meter reduction. There is going to be a time to where she catches up, I believe, and she's going to do that first ability to hit us. That's fine. Like I said before, we can take it. Man, look at that alert. She's at a sliver of life. We're fine now. We're going to keep the turn meter down. She got that one turn off. It's okay, and we beat her again. That's Lady Kimmy for 120, Dark Fae, and for Doom Tower 119, which we just saw. Let's look at the gear on the rest of these champions. Here's what we've got on her with an accuracy. Lady Kimmy at 223, Herndig 220, Allure 223 in a Relentless set. This Armiger at 223 in Relentless, and this one at 225, I think, in a speed set. We'll go check these out and see exactly what kind of gear, and we'll look at that Inquisitor as well. This Inquisitor here, somewhere around the same speeds, right? Because with the speed lead, we're in tune with the boss's speed of 250. So this will put us right over 250 to give us that little edge over the boss. And then we've just got, I do have Savage on him. He does ignore defense if we have enough buffs. But if we don't have enough buffs on him, I'll take that 25% additional ignore defense. And with 2 buffs, then he'll ignore 100%. He won't need 3 buffs on this move. Doesn't really matter for what we're doing here. I just brought him in here for his passive, right? To remove fear and true fear and then give our allies a turn meter increase of 15%. Worked out really well, and it helps us with that full auto, but we can do the full auto with the other team you saw. We just got to get lucky not getting feared when she steals that one champion. Then we've got, what was it, Allure? Then Allure number 2, she's in Relentless, like I said, 223 speed, 100% chance to crit, of course, so we can lower the turn meter. And then we need a 100% chance to crit as well with our Armigers to lower turn meter. And yeah, I locked out all their abilities. Here he is in Relentless, and here he is in Relentless with an accuracy chest piece and an accuracy chest piece as well on this one. We did have them locked out. If you look at the setup, we have always... I want Herndig to do this turn meter reduction. A lot of times I was noticing when this skill was up and I knew they were both off a cooldown on the boss, make sure you just do this strike so it can turn meter reduce the boss as often as possible, because having the decreased defense and the decreased accuracy up, which will be up because we're turn meter reducing the boss, I want to make sure we get more turn meter reduction. Nothing on Lady Kimmy. On Allure, of course, lock out these two. I don't know why they're not locked out. Lock out these 2 abilities. Because I moved around stuff. Lock out these 2, so she's only doing her A1. Lock out this one, so he's only doing his A1, and this one as well. I changed around some teams. That's why they weren't set. Okay, now they're set. That's it, everyone. Let me know your thoughts on Lady Kimmy for going through Doom Tower Hard 119 as well as 120 the Dark Fae. Appreciate your time, the love, the support. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you all in a video soon.